Hey, Commander. Don't know if you were expecting him, but Darth Rivix is here.
Rivix? He's here now?
Here and dying to meet with you. Alone. He was very insistent about that part. I made him wait in the operations room, said you'd meet him when you had the chance, but he said it couldn't wait.
I have many important meetings today. Let him know that I can't drop everything at his word.
I can do that. I just hope he doesn't zap the messenger.
Commander, it's a pleasure to see you again. It was so kind of you to find time in your busy schedule to meet with me.
I don't have time to waste on empty pleasantries. If you have urgent business, then let's get on with it.
Then we shall jump right in. My sincerest apologies for the theatrics. I have news to share that could not wait for a formal invitation.
Of course I'm sure! I'd know that maniac anywhere! I could feel his presence before he even set foot on Dantooine. The longer you sit around, questioning what I saw, the more time he has to get away with whatever he's doing in those ruins.
Our intelligence officers have truly outdone themselves this time.
What was that?
A secret meeting with Jedi leadership, or what's left of them. This woman, Aaron Lanier, claims she saw Darth Malgus enter the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. He was missing for so long, but it seems our errant Dark Lord has finally decided to show his face. In doing so, he has deeply disappointed our Emperor.
What do you mean? Malgus isn't acting under Vowran's orders.
Whatever fool's errand Malgus is chasing on Dantooine, Emperor Vowran certainly did not sanction it, and any attempt to recall Malgus has utterly failed. Given the circumstances, the Imperial Reclamation Service proposed sending an entire excavation unit to search the ruins and apprehend Malgus. But the Emperor does not want Malgus's newfound freedom to become widespread knowledge. So, I suggested a more covert approach.
And you need me for this covert approach.
Precisely, my friend. A small task force, you, me, and a very powerful ally, would be more than capable of investigating what Malgus was up to in those Jedi ruins.
Are you going to tell me who this powerful ally is?
Even better, I'll show you. Darth Krovos, your timing is as impeccable as ever.
I apologize that I couldn't be here sooner, but our forces are facing heavy resistance in the Tapani sector. I had to implement some creative measures to bolster them. I trust you've been briefed on the situation. We should depart before our window of opportunity closes.
You're going to Dantooine with us?
I'm sure I don't need to explain how dire the consequences would be if Darth Malgus has somehow gone rogue again. The severity of this mission requires my direct involvement.
I can't stop you from coming along, but you do well to stay out of my way.
My only priority is finding Malgus. As long as our objectives align, there should be no issue. We've waited long enough. If we don't get to Dantooine quickly, we'll lose Malgus's trail. I'll meet you both at the shuttle.
Darth Krovos? Isn't the hand meant to be working outside the Dark Council's influence?
Krovos is not like the others on the Council. She is steadfast in her commitment to strengthening the Empire, not to mention her considerable combat skills. At any rate, we don't have the luxury of being choosy with our allies. Unless we seize this opportunity now, we undoubtedly risk Republic interference later. Our shuttle is waiting. After you.
You go ahead. I need to tell my people where I'm going.
I understand. I do, however, humbly ask that you keep things subtle. Remember, we don't want this news to spread too widely.
Well, hello there. And to what do I owe the pleasure of this little surprise?
There's something you need to know.
I'm all ears.
Darth Malgus was on Dantooine. He might still be. The Jedi know, and now the Empire knows. I'm accompanying 2 high-ranking Sith to follow Malgus's trail.
No wonder you reached out with news like that. Let me handle it from here. You do what you do best. Keep an eye on those Sith, and I'll let Master Saldarin know what's going on. Thank you, Commander.
We're nearing our destination. A few more minutes, and we'll be planetside on Dantooine.
How are you planning to get us down without attracting the Republic's attention?
Ah, you must remember, Dantooine isn't exactly a bustling metropolis world. Their government lacks organization, and when it comes to officially sanctioned travel, let's just say it won't be difficult for a small shuttle like ours to sneak in unnoticed.
It is imperative that we do not draw attention to ourselves during this mission, Rivix. I hope you remember that.
Of course I do. We should have no trouble reaching the Enclave ruins. No trouble at all.
Weren't you saying something about no trouble?
Blast. Our window was small, but I was sure we would be the first to arrive.
It takes the Republic military ages to agree on anything, let alone act. I can't believe they've mobilized such a show of force so quickly.
Maybe if the Empire focused less on backstabbing and conspiracy, we could mobilize just as quickly.
Regardless of where the blame lies, senseless finger-pointing doesn't get us closer to Malgus. We need to think of a new plan of attack.
Well, since walking right past those Republic soldiers and possibly scaring off our quarry is clearly out of the question, might I suggest an alternate route? Years ago, many people here scavenged what they could from the Enclave ruins to make a living. Their leaders didn't exactly approve, so they built access tunnels in secret. We'll undoubtedly meet resistance from patrols, but if we find one, our chances of infiltrating the ruins would be much higher than a direct assault.
And hopefully, we'll retain at least some of this mission's secrecy.
What other choice do we have?
None, I'm afraid.
Then let's go, before the Republic sends more reinforcements. Other than Republic soldiers, what else might we face in the Enclave?
With any luck, not much. The Enclave was destroyed centuries ago, and I'd wager most everything inside has been picked clean by scavengers. We'll surely run into a stray creature here and there, but other than that, I can't imagine we'll meet much resistance. I'm more concerned about what we won't find. I do hope Malgus's trail hasn't run cold.
You know, for a Sith, you seem pretty knowledgeable about the history of a Republic world.
Is that really so strange? My job is to be well informed about any potential threats to the Emperor. If Malgus had resurfaced on Nal Hutta, I assure you that I would be an expert on the intricacies of Hutt politics.
Rivix, are you admitting there's something you haven't mastered? I'm shocked. I believe that was all of them. Hopefully, they didn't get a chance to alert their friends.
And here is the Scavenger's tunnel entrance, just as I said.
Let's get inside then, before any reinforcements decide to investigate.
How in blazes did these creatures get here?
What was that thing? I've never seen anything like it.
A Grawl. They're not uncommon, but seeing one underground and at this size, it's completely out of the ordinary. Not to mention its little friends.
Oh, at last. At last! Someone has finally come to help me!
Tell us who you are, droid.
I am a member of the Imperial Medical Corps designation TL-30.
What are you doing down here, droid?
Darth Malgus brought me here, ma'am.
Did you say Darth Malgus?
Yes, I did. I was tasked with tending to Lord Malgus after the Battle of the Meridian Complex. Though his wounds were severe, he escaped our medical facility. I was his hostage, but he could not have survived on his own. I kept him alive while he considered his next move. Then he brought me here.
Where is Malgus now?
I do not know, ma'am. I followed Lord Malgus deep into these tunnels, but we reached a crossroads, and he continued on from there, alone. He did not return. I had no choice but to find my own way out of these tunnels, but that great beast attacked me. And you made short work of it. Please, help me escape this horrible place.
We are not taking her with us. She's barely functional. She'll slow us down.
No, I don't want to go with you. I want to get out of here. All I need is a quick repair. Just enough to get me moving again. With the tunnels clear, I can manage on my own.
I'll help you. But you must help me find Darth Malgus.
Oh, thank you. Of course. Whatever you need, it is yours. Much better. Here. The data in my memory banks can show you where Darth Malgus went, until he abandoned me. It will show you the path he took at the crossroads. I can give you a copy.
Provost, Rivix, scout ahead. Make sure there's nothing waiting for us. I'll meet you two when I've finished transferring the data.
Noted. Be quick.
I believe that's everything.
Now I need you to transmit everything in your memory banks to Lana Beniko on Odessen. Tell her it's for our friend Jonas. And don't speak of this to anyone.
Anything you say. I could not turn down any request from my savior.